Hello fellow gamers, my name is Brent Justice and welcome to my gameplay channel Justice Gaming. I'm in Horizon Forbidden West today, complete edition on the PC in the Burning Shores expansion. Welcome to Far Zenith everybody. I am down here in the LA area to continue my playthrough today. In today's video I am going to do the aerial capture and a relic ruin. That's right, I found a relic ruin. We'll talk about that in a second, but that's what I plan to do today. So no main missions or main quests today. I'm going to just do that aerial capture and relic ruin, and I think a figurine as well that I had found. But before I dive into that, let me give you a quick overview of what happened in the last video, the storyline and where that's at. Then I want to show you some weapon upgrades. I have done some grinding off camera to upgrade some new legendary weapons from this area, and I've changed some coils out. I want to show you all that. And then I will talk about a little bit of exploration I did to grind those parts, which allowed me to now find a new relic ruin and all of that. So, okay, in the last video, I did a main quest, Heaven and Earth, and basically we had to go to the Griffith Observatory with Seika, and we found Walter Londra had been there. And why was he there? Well, he was apparently perhaps getting some old research or technology from an old engine that he needs, because his ultimate plan is to go back to space to escape Earth from Nemesis, and he does not have access to the Odyssey, so he wants to use some older technology that they had here on Earth, and one of those was an experimental engine that he had. The problem with that engine is it will create a nuclear fallout if used. But he doesn't care. He just wants to get away from Earth at this point. And so we are still tracking him down. He's not there. He's somewhere else. But we found all that information out about what his ultimate plan is, and now we will have to continue tracking him down, and the missing Quinn as well that he has. He's using them as laborers. So that's the overall story and where we are in this area. Now let me show you some weapon upgrades I have made. I have equipped some new legendary items and upgraded them. One of them I have upgraded fully. Let me show you through my weapon wheel first. So if we go to my weapon wheel, you're not going to be able to see it because my face is covering it. But you can see in the middle it says Skyhammer. That is the new legendary Skyhammer blast sling that I got from the last mission. Well, look at that. I have completely upgraded it. It is completely, fully upgraded, and I got some really cool coils on it too. Now, you can't see the weapon types because they're covered up, but it's Purge Water, Fire, and Frost. I can demonstrate it like this. Here's Purge Water. You can see the Purge Water one. Here is the Fire one, so that's Fire. And then here is the Frost, so that's Frost. So that's what I have. Now, those types are pretty much used in this area. Purge Water and Frost is used a lot, and then Fire as well. So I'm going to be using the Purge Water and the Frost ones quite a bit in this area that I'm in. That seems to be very common that's being used. So I've got all those now. You'll see that my Frost Bomb damage is 89, build-up damage is 372, Fire is 85, build-up is 368, and then Purge Water is through the roof, 102, and then 426. Yeah, I got some really good coils on that. So that's upgraded. Another thing is I went ahead and put on this one, the Grave Singer's Lament, the one that I got a couple of videos back. But now I have upgraded it to level 4. It's not fully maxed out. I need one more thing that I can't seem to find, and that's an Apex Bile Gut. But I have it mostly upgraded. So this has advanced knockdown precision arrow. That's what it looks like there. I've got the advanced, just regular advanced precision arrows. So I've got that, of course, and then a strike through precision arrow. I've never really used these strike throughs, so I'd be interested in trying out what that is like. But on the knockdown precision arrows, it's 155 impact, 199 tear. On the advanced precision, it's 293 impact, 242 tear, and then the strike through is 207 impact. So I got some good coils on that as well, but I don't have it fully maxed out, so I got one more coil slot waiting. I've got the Death Seeker's Shadow. I'm keeping that on there. I put it up here at the top now. It's fully maxed out and it's got coils. I'm keeping the Glow Blast only because it has a Glow Blast arrow, and that is useful in this area, so I'm keeping that. I'm still keeping my Spike Thrower because the Sky Killer, because I just like it a lot. And I'm keeping my Sun Scourge as well in case I need like an Acid Arrow or any Frost Arrow or Fire Arrow. That's there too. But I did reconfigure some of the coils on these. So the Gravesinger's Lament, I've got 2 impact, and I'm using this Elite Critical Hit on it. So that's plus 15 to critical hit chance and damage. And then a reload speed because it's a slow kind of a weapon, so I wanted to speed up a little bit. But I'm basically just going for all of that impact damage on this Sharp Shot bow. For the Skyhammer Blast Sling, yeah, I got 2 Purge Waters. I've got one that is an Elite Fire, increases fire damage and severity by 20%, and I've got an Elite Frost, which also does frost severity as well. So it increases frost damage and severity by 15%. And the chance for them to enter the brittle state is increased. And then on top of that, I got a Purge Water and Frost combination. So I got some really cool coils on that thing. Then, oops, didn't mean to get out. Then, let's see. So that's kind of the 2 big ones. The Sun Scourge, I haven't really changed. I haven't changed that one. The Death Seeker Shadow, I did just put all impact on here. I did have like a bunch of critical hit and critical chance on this Hunter Bow, and like short range extra damage. It wasn't really working for me. It wasn't really doing a lot of damage that I was noticing. So I'm trying out something different with this Hunter Bow. I'm going all impact damage on it. And then I do have an Elite Shock on there because it does have a good shock arrow. And it has sort of like a combination where I use the shock damage and then hit them when they're shocked and it does a thing. And then I got reload speed because it's also a slow kind of a bow, but that'll help it reload real fast, and yeah. So that's kind of what I got going on right now. That's my weapon upgrades. I need to keep in mind what I got because it is all new to me, especially a strike-through precision arrow. I've never used a strike-through precision arrow ever before and in this game. So I'm not really sure what it does. I kind of need to probably read up on it, but of course I know what the advanced precision arrow does. And then I've got a knockdown precision arrow, which is another one I've never used before. So I've got a couple of new things here I've never used before. Real interested to see what that's going to be like. Of course I can double notch this one. I can triple notch this one. I got to remember to do that. I can double notch this one. I can do a propelled spike. I've never done this. I need to try that. I can triple notch this one, and then the blast sling. I've got sticky bomb. What else do I have? Bouncing bomb and burst dodge. I'll probably keep it on sticky bomb, but yeah, I'm interested in trying all these out. So yeah, I've got mostly legendary weapons now, so that's exciting. But still, I need to upgrade that Gravesinger's Lament. Only problem, it requires an Apex Bile Gut, and I have not been able to get one. Like, I have waited until it's dark and gone to the places where there's Bile Guts. I have not been able to get an Apex Bile Gut heart. Just hasn't happened. I don't think they're even spawning Apex Bile Guts right now. Maybe I have to progress and do something else before those will spawn and I can get those, but right now I can't get them. So I cannot fully upgrade that weapon until I get an Apex Bile Gut, and I have not been able to do that. I've been able to get everything else, even an Apex Thunderjaw, but not that. So, okay, oh well, what can I do? Alright, now let me talk about what I did off camera. I did just a little bit of exploration because I did need to grind those parts I just talked about. So I got on my Sunwing and I flew all around this area, which we had already been up to. This is the observatory over here. So I flew all around this area and just kind of explored some of these spots here and claimed the campfires and the shelters. I went ahead and I did find one of the capture points I'm going to have to go to. I haven't done it yet. I saw it there, but I didn't do it yet because I want to do it in a video, so I held off on that. I flew around kind of through here and just kind of opened all this up, and this is where I have found some interesting stuff. There's some kind of Delver's camp that showed up, so that's interesting. And then this right here, an unknown relic ruin showed up. So this is a relic ruin. I didn't know that those were going to be down here in this area, but we do. We have one, so I have to check that out. And then also a figurine showed up. Pangea figurine showed up here, so that's good. So I think that's what I'm going to do in today's video, is to do the aerial captures. I'm going to do all the aerial captures. That'll kind of take me around and maybe open up some new things too. And then a relic ruin. We'll end it with a relic ruin, and that'll be today's video. But yeah, I'm interested in whatever this Delver's camp is. In my exploration, I found a couple of Oseram things, or a couple of Oseram camps that I found where they had like a hidden message. And it says, if I, get to the end of this treasure hunt, I literally will find a treasure trove. There's a treasure out there, an Oseram treasure, but I have to keep going to all the spots to get to it, and I haven't found them. I found 2 of the spots off camera. I found 2 of the spots, and I read the messages, but they didn't give the coordinates to where the location for the treasure is. So that's obviously something I'll make sure that I do on camera, but I did find those just in my exploration. So, but again, it didn't lead me to it. It was just like saying, hey, there's a treasure out there. You can find it. Keep looking for it. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. Keep looking for it. And maybe the Delver's camp is that treasure where that's at. I'm not sure. But if it is, then hooray. I look forward to that. But I'm going to start with, yes, this aerial capture. That's where I'm going to start today. We're going to do quest. We're going to go to, what is it under? Collectibles? It is. Aerial capture north. We'll start with the north one and keep going from there. So the way that what I think these are, because I kind of saw when I was doing my exploration, it kind of popped up a little thing, and I did not mean to drink that. Crap, I wasted a potion. I meant to call my Sunwing. When I was doing my exploration, I kind of found the scan points for a couple of them. I think what they are like vista points for this area, except they're in the air. Aerial vista points. That's what I think. So, yeah. Okay, no, that's not the one. I want to go to this one. I guess that's west. We'll start with the first one I found. Northwest. So, let's do all of these aerial capture points. See what we get for that. Now these, I'm pretty sure I have to do them from the air. So, these are literally aerial capture points. Yeah, there we go. See, we can scan that, I believe.
There it is. The start of the transmitter's flight path.
Okay, I guess I have to literally get in it.
Okay, I think my focus is repairing the transmitter data.
Follow the flight path. There you go. Okay, I gotta follow the flight path, huh? So this is a new mechanic. Because obviously we have vista points, but they were usually on the ground. Now they're in the sky. Also, I want to say that there was a new gameplay mechanic in the last video, and that was being able to shoot handholds onto walls that we could climb. So that was a new mechanic. And yet, here is another new mechanic. These machines are not going to be happy with me coming in so close to them, are they? Okay, well, I'm stuck. So I guess I need to go up.
I'm getting too far away from the flight path. I'll lose the trail if I'm too far off course.
Alright. Now we're back.
Huh. Data's still repairing, but there's an audio log.
Barely made it back today. We were sent to extract data of great importance.
I didn't mean to
Zero
do
Dawn.
that.
Our mission led us to this freaking
I
bougie
fell.
baby clinic in the hills. Why does a super weapon need info on embryo storage? Soldiers, civilians, we're being churned into biomass slushies for this?
Okay. Yeah, I accidentally hit the E button and that dismounted me. I did not mean to do that. Whoa, we're getting close to the Hollywood sign. And I do see a Horus. Is that what it's called? A Horus Titan or something like that? I see it.
None of it added up. But there wasn't time to...
Ah, see, I did it again.
I'll have to start over.
Ah, shoot. You're kidding me. I have to start completely over. I hit the E button. I keep doing that. I am so sorry, guys. And it's going to make me start completely over. Okay, well that sucks. I learned a lesson today. Be very careful in how I'm flying this thing. Alright, I need to be careful. I am not good at flying the Sunwing, as you can tell. But I have to be real careful. It's like precision flying here. I'm going to take it a little slow. I'm not going to go real fast.
Signal's getting weak. Gotta get back on the route.
Yep, those machines are not happy that I'm flying on their territory.
Barely made it back today. We were sent to extract data of great importance to Zero Dawn. Our mission led us to this freaking bougie baby clinic in the hills. Why does a super weapon need info on embryo storage? Soldiers, civilians, we're being churned into biomass slushies for this?
Yeah, there's lava.
None of it added up. But there wasn't time to dig deeper. The swarm was eating the hills around us. We barely got back to the vert. The 4th, 9th, and 11th MRBs put up a good fight against the Titan. I doubt many survived.
So that's about this Titan here. I have to say, guys, these Titans are so scary. I mean, these are scary, scary machines. Almost lost track of it. I can't, it's hard to see in the sunlight. Whoa, here we go. Maybe we're actually going to get to see it now. Activate aerial capture.
Pasha always said one day he'd buy a mansion with a view of the Hollywood sign. Then he died for Zero Dawn. Whatever the hell it really is.
The public couldn't know the truth. Elizabeth knew it was the only way.
Okay, well. Completed aerial capture, northwest. 1 of 6. There are 6 of these captures, huh? Okay, well there we go. There's the Hollywood sign. Man, that I swear though, that those Horus Titan things are so scary, to be honest with you. So scary. Okay, well let's go do another one, shall we? I do know that there's one here because I wonder why it says question mark. Oh, wait a minute. That's a different thing. I'm not going to go there right now, but okay, that's completed. Let's go do this one because it says, I found it, so find the source of the signal, aerial capture north. So let's go quests, collectibles. Yeah. I guess I need to find the other ones. I've only found 2 of them, and there's 6 of them total now that I know. Yeah, so these aerial captures require a precise flight pattern. You have to be very... What is that? That doesn't look good. You know what that looks like? That looks like Far Zenith technology. Oh, that is absolutely Far Zenith technology. Well, that is no good. There's only bad things being done there. I don't even want to mess with that. So this will be aerial capture north. Yeah, I discovered this off camera. I kind of flew over this encampment here, and I found this, but I didn't do anything with it. I just decided to wait until, you know, I could do it on camera. Okay, what do we got? The transmitter, additional data acquired. Flapping so much, can't read it. Come on. Alright, there we go. Scroll. A lengthy scroll of parchment lined with glyphs written in a hasty hand. When Commander Ateka ordered my squad on a scouting mission to the Burning Shores, I had my doubts. Was this a death sentence in disguise, exile, fashav? Sensing my unease, took me aside and let me in on the truth. The mission came from Chief Akaro himself. The chief wants a detailed account of the region and whether it can be claimed to expand the clan lands. As one of only 2 in the tribe capable of writing such intel, I found myself uniquely positioned to lead this mission. We reached the Burning Shores after a long and arduous journey south. The archipelago instantly called to mind the Isle of Spires, broken ruins reaching to the sky, while crumbling structures jut out from the ground, but that is where the similarities end. Machines prowl with jagged landscape. The air is thick and tainted by smoke, while our scouts speak of rivets of fire beyond our camp. Curiously, there are no signs of other tribes. We may very well be the first to set foot in this wild land. If anyone has come before us, they certainly did not last. While there is a strange lingering beauty to this place, the ruins will be impossible to fortify against the machines with anything less than an enormous force, more than the chief would be willing to spare. If rumors of a renegade marshal recruiting an army in the desert are to be believed, it's clear there is nothing for us here. In the morning, I'll give word for us to move out and return to the lowlands. Let the machines have this forsaken place. Ritaka. Alright. But this is... I found the source of the signal, but it's not capturing it. I'm not sure. Do I need to jump off here? I'm gonna jump off. Let's see. Do I need to do something with this? Additional data required, huh?
There's a corrupted recording here, along with a flight path. Route starts in the air nearby.
Okay, there we go. Had to get down to read it. There it is. Hi, hello, Sunwing. Where did you go? Guy, where are you at? Alright, let's do this one. Now, I gotta be careful because if I get off track, I have to start all over again, and I do not want to start all over again. This one's cool. It's kind of flying us around this area. Oh, now it's nighttime. Great. I'll probably be able to see the flight path easier, though, with it being nighttime.
Barnett, Recon Squad 21 West. We passed the old refugee center at Capitol Records. Of course,
Capitol
if you were fit to
Records.
fight, it was more of a conscription facility, tearing families apart. Doesn't matter anymore. Building's a wreck now, devoured by the swarm. Not like USRC will ever let the public know that.
Oh no. I discovered a Sunwing site. Ah, shoot, I'm gonna get blown out of the sky. I'm barely avoiding that.
Pasha always said he was going to record a big hit for the studio. Said being my holocam operator at LA HV2 was a momentary pause on the way to Rockstar. He should have spent his last days on that damn guitar. Not on Operation Enduring bullshit.
Oh, there's something down there. Look at that. I don't know what that is. A little box with an icon on it. I have no idea what that is, but I found something. So is that the Capitol Records building? I don't know if I recognize it, but maybe I do. Maybe I do. Yeah, that is the building. Okay.
It's inevitable.
Nice.
How many would willingly fight for a hopeless cause if they knew the truth?
Those last months must have been awful.
I think I'm being attacked. Okay, area capture north. 2 of 6. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, there's a bird right behind me. Oh good, great. Oh no. No. Well, they put you in a perilous spot right there. Okay, well that's 2 out of the 3 aerials, or 2 out of the 6 aerial spots, and they are complete. I haven't discovered any more, though. I don't know where the other ones are. I mean, I assume that there's obviously 6 of them, because it tells me there's 6, but I haven't discovered them yet. I thought I was going to, like, do them all at once, but I guess I'm not, because I've only got 2. So, I got 4 more to go. And yeah, I don't see them. I think, I have a suspicion, I got a feeling that I think I know where one is because I flew in this area and something popped up that I could scan a little bit earlier off camera. And so I think I might know where one is, and I'm going to go there now and find out. After that, I don't know where any others are, but I'm assuming that... Oh, there's Brimshine down there. That there's obviously more. I just haven't, I haven't discovered them yet. So after I get this last one where I think one is, I'll do the Relic Ruin. But yeah, if I go down here to collectibles, I don't have, well, I can do that figurine, and I don't have any others. I think if I look at the world here, where's the world? See that black cloud? I think that's one. Because I was in that area earlier because I had found that figurine. I had flown down in this area and something was like pinging or making noise at me when I was over there. I think that could be one, that black cloud. I'm going to head toward it. This is going to be dangerous, but I'm going to do it. I have a feeling there's one in there. I do see a big bird, maybe a storm bird. That could be a bad thing.
That's a big storm.
Uh-huh.
It's only over that island. I've never seen that before. I could get a closer look from the sky. Carefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. That's a big old one.
Is that a stormbird?
Okay, it's a stormbird. It's over that smaller island over there. I want to see where I'm looking. Okay, ooh, unknown stormbird site. And there's a campfire. So if I take this stormbird out, maybe I'll be able to, like, access this area.
The air's crackling with those storm clouds looming. Better be careful.
Now, will it come down here, or do I can't fight it in the air. That's the problem. Whoa, there's lightning shooting down from the ground. Shooting down to the ground. And there's stuff down there. Oh, crap. Gotta be careful not to get struck by lightning. Look, there's something shiny in there. Oh, like that.
I gotta get out of here. The storm's not gonna let up. If I want to explore the island, I've got to figure out what's causing it. I could try my focus.
I will in a minute. Alright, well, let's come to a stop. I can't scan the stormbird. Oh, there it is. Okay, aerial capture west.
It's a trail from the machine. It's heading into the clouds. I guess I'll have to fly after it.
Okay, so that is definitely a thing. So let's go to collectibles. Aerial capture west, and I guess I have to follow... Can I track that? Tab, highlight. There we go. Okay, I am following the trail. So I think we're going to attack a stormbird, except I can't fight while I'm in the air, so I don't know how that's going to happen. And it being nighttime means it's going to be an apex stormbird too, probably. Well, this is a terrible aerial capture.
Stormbird's headed into the clouds. I could track it with my focus. That stormbird's behaving erratically. I think it's seeding the clouds somehow.
I don't even see it. I'd like to track it, I just don't see it. Boy, this is crazy.
There it goes. Where'd that stormbird go? A stormbird sighting. I lost it.
This is hard to maneuver. Really hard. My fingers are cramping up. Shoot. What's happening? I think I'm dead. Am I falling? Am I dead? What's happening? Okay, I'm falling apparently. Bye-bye.
All right. Looks like it's a fight.
I don't think that worked. I don't know what just happened, guys. Somehow I died, I fell, but I was falling and I wasn't falling, and I was...
Looks like it's a fight.
I was suspended? I don't know what was going on. Okay, now I'm fighting. That was the weirdest thing. Oh, hello. Okay, where'd he go? Well, that worked.
Whoa. Stormbird discharged a lot of energy. Some of its components are busted. Might have caused it to malfunction.
I think I got
This place is deserted.
a really cool
Caused some real damage.
coil, I think, from that.
Maybe soon enough.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't really know what happened while I was in the air. I got hit, and then I was, like, stuck and frozen, but I wasn't falling. I was just stuck. The game, like, froze my character, and then I jumped off the Stormbird and fell to the ground, and I couldn't deploy my wing or do anything. I was just going to fall to the ground and die. So I don't know what all that was about. That was some kind of weird anomaly. But anyway, okay, so the point is we had to get its attention. We had to bring it down here to the floor, and we had to attack it and kill it, and it was causing a storm. And now it is no longer causing a storm, and I can figure out what this whole place is about. Which I will do. There's things here. Ooh, look, a very cool ancient sculpture and a weave, elite traps, and brimshine. Whoa, nice. Let's see what this is. Message log. Nadia, it's one seminar. I'd like you to open yourself to the possibility. Grace, for the last time, no. Why? Flagship helped me see beyond the holes I was hiding behind, powered down my projections. It truly has upgraded my life, and now I'm trying to raise the flag for you. No. You're saying you don't want to better your life? Grace, you sound like every other flag raiser invading the hollow boards. I'm not every other flag raiser. I'm your sister. Don't you trust me? Are you through? Are you, though? Or has your upgrade turned you into... Huh. I don't know what all that means. A flagship helper? I'm not sure what that is. By the way, there was one thing I forgot to mention. This happened several videos back. I did get a reward, I think, in my first video, and I was wondering what it was, like a red eye, dead eye, something eye thing. I found out what it was. It was a the Quinn Deadeye. It is an outfit, a weave. That's what I got in like the first video. It was a weave. So I do have this Quinn Deadeye weave. Really, it's for stealth. In low profile, stealth range, stealth tear. It's all about stealth, quiet movement. So it's not one I'm going to wear or use. It's not how I play. But if you're a stealth player, the Quinn Deadeye might be for you. But anyway, that is a reward I got, and I forgot to mention that. I found it when I was looking through my inventory. And I'm also getting a lot of good things from this loot here. I've got some new coils. An Elite Traps one. Increases quick trapper, trap and resilient trapper level. Or explosive damage.
An improvised transmitter. Flight path should be nearby, along with his data.
Okay, so I gotta follow that one too. So killing that storm bird was just to get access to the actual flight path. That's interesting, I guess. There it is over there. But before I go do it, what's over here? Thought I saw like a door. What is this place? Yeah, there's a door. What is this? Paint. Paint.
Exhaust room.
Oh,
And it's got more directions carved into it.
More of that stuff. This is what I was talking about. Off camera, I found 2 of these notes. So here's the third one. Delver's Trinkets. A personal keepsake inscribed crudely with directions along with a scrawled note. Inscription. Between 2 patches of grass, red as blood, hidden from all prying eyes. Raknut's dry notes, glyphs crammed under a roll of parchment. Day 1. 3 of us dying inside a week chasing some wild notion. No delves worth it. Figured I'd take one of the boats while they're all sleeping, head back to the claimway. I was a little louder than I'd like and woke them. Crew were all riled up. One thing led to another, led me to marooned on this island. Current strong. This whole expedition. They're not bad, the crew. They left me some ale. Not of them all. That mighty pint will do the job. My head's pounding from last night. Got to get real cloudy up in the sky around the Stormbird too. Taking shelter in this here ruin. Lightning keeps following me around the island like stink behind a Nora. This ruin's door has been sparking something awful since the machine showed up. Storm's still raging. I heard one of the other doors slam closed when it got struck. I think I gotta try my luck swimming to the mainland before I get stuck in here. Finish the ale and off I go. Wonder if he made it back.
There's a note attached. Delver this belonged to was marooned here. Thought they were on a wild goose chase. I wonder what they were looking for. Well, that's one more piece of the puzzle.
Yep. So I will be looking for that treasure, that Oseram treasure. It's going to be fun. It's like a little treasure hunt. Guess that's all that's here. Nope, that is not all that's here. We have this. Oh, it's locked. What? Well, how do I unlock it? Okay, well, I don't know, guys. That's locked, and I have no idea how to open it. Okay, I don't know how to get into that. Does it show up on my map? It doesn't even show up on my map. That's weird. Huh. I don't know why it's locked. I want to come back for it, though, in the future.
Calling gently.
Okay, let's go do this aerial capture. Then we'll do a relic room. There's a Ferris wheel. Oh, what am I doing? Wanted to scan the Ferris wheel. Oh, there is something up there. Oh, Brimshine. Oh, I gotta get that. Can I grab it while I'm on my mount? The answer is no. Nice, look at that brim shine. Come on. Go on. Arg, I can't jump off. I want to jump off. Like, literally, I want to jump off, and I can't. Okay, let's do this again. Here we go.
Barnett, Recon Squad 21 West. Today, our unit was sent to status check a battalion holding the pier. I saw the civilian guard numbers, and my heart sank. Hash's unit was there. Even from a distance, we could see the bots swarming the area. We had to keep the vert high, but it was clear. There was no one left.
This is all very good background info on, you know, Zero Dawn era. Everything that went down here in the LA area. Very good background. I like it.
In as we saw it.
It's a good way to do it.
But that evening, as I left my CO's office, I caught a glimpse of a media update sent to go out based on our report. Only it wasn't. Enduring victory triumphs at Santa Monica. The bastards are covering it all up. My best friend threw himself into the meat grinder, and no one will even know.
Nice. Here we go.
To see the truth.
That's what it looked like.
They never did. I wonder what happened.
Okay, completed aerial capture west. 3 out of 6. So I have 3 more. I've done half of them now. There is stuff down there. Okay, so we took care of that. And that's pretty much all that I have right now. There's obviously 3 more. I just don't know where they are. And I assume I will find them as I continue to go, you know, in these areas and discover things. Probably, definitely some over here. Maybe one over here, maybe one over here. I don't know. There wasn't one over here, though. Maybe one down here somewhere. But we got those 3, so I don't have the others, but I do want to do this Relic Ruin. I want to get this figurine first, and then I want to do this Relic Ruin. So let's go get this figurine. That will be interesting. I'll go ahead and grab this figurine, and then we'll do a Relic Ruin. But at least that's half of the aerial capture points. So I just have to find the other ones and do them wherever they are. We'll grab this campfire too. I want to scan all of these places. You know, there's got to be so much good stuff around here. But I'll have to come back sometime and check everything out. You know there's so much good stuff. Found an advert. Security Case is proud to announce our latest partnership with the beloved Pangea franchise. This limited run of 5 iconic dinos comes in packages that use a full range of indestructible Security Case technologies. We guarantee a mint condition figurine, dust-proof enough to survive a sandstorm, and so impact-resistant you could drop it from a high-speed vert. And with our patented steel platform, if you resell, your buyer will know it's the real deal. Don't miss out on the ultimate range for collectors by collectors. I guess they're still in good shape. Metal clamp, huh? They probably wouldn't sell for a lot right now.
I'm still not sure what happened here. I should take a look around. It was crushed. Probably when this wall came down. But what was it doing here? My focus might help.
So there's this whole, like, little challenge here just to get this, this figurine. I read that. Alright, I guess I need to pull this out.
This soil's been dredged up. Fanghorn might have been digging up resources and caused the wall to collapse.
Okay. Yeah.
A Shellwalker crate. This Fanghorn wasn't working alone. If the Fanghorn found anything worth salvaging, the Shellwalker would have hauled it away. Might be able to pick up its tracks.
So I need to find a Shellwalker.
Ah, there. Shellwalker scuttled away.
Okay, we gotta follow the Shellwalker then to get this figurine. Oh good, into this horde of animals, machines. That's great.
One of these Shellwalkers must have been from a shop. Oh, looks like it's got some friends too. It'll be easier to search the area if I clear them out. That looks like another one of those figurines by that crate.
Whoa, what are you? A wide maw, purge water? Looks like we're gonna be doing some battles here. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and get me an extra health potion.
Using the data I got from the crate.
Oops, I need to reload. Let's get rid of the wide maw.
For someone.
That was nice. Ow. Wonder what the knockback does on a machine. I guess it kind of pushes it back slightly. Ow. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. Already.
Figurine for the collection?
I found it. So I got one of the figurines. 2 out of 5 figurines. Can I see it, though? I want to see what I got. What is it under? Burning Shores? No. Collectibles. Toward the bottom, Pangea figurine. There we go. A Queen Rex, an ancient figurine of commanding gargantuan dinosaur preserved and digitally notarized. So those are the 2 that I have. The Dimorphodon and the Queen Rex. Nice. Okay. Hey, I got all that. Alright, so that kind of takes care of what I wanted to do right here anyway. I think it's time for me to go do this over here, this Relic Ruin. It's already been an hour of this video, so this is going to be like an hour-and-a-half video. It's going to be a little bit longer today, but I want to get this Relic Ruin done. Since I found it, it'd be a good idea to get this done. Because I only did like 3 of the aerials. I thought I was going to do all of the aerials in this video, but I didn't make it to all of them, so... Since I didn't get all of the aerial things, let's go ahead and do this Relic Ruin so that I can get that done. This will be a puzzle. I am not good at puzzles, so you'll have to forgive me, but I suck majorly. Also, I'm being attacked.
Is that a recording? I think it's coming from inside that ruin.
Murmuring Hollow. Let's make sure it's on our quest, so that would be a Relic Ruin? Yes, would be. Explore the ruins. Let me grab this fire over here, campfire. Save right here.
Someone else came across this ruin. Camp looks awesome.
So there was an Osram camp here. Alright, I believe we're going in here.
Machine's weak to purge water.
I think we're going in there, or are we going in here? I don't actually know which one we're going in. Which one are we going in? Oh, no, we're not. I thought we were going there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is all Relic Ruin. Look, I've got all these different doors. That door, that door, that door. I don't know which one to go in. Oh, I guess we're going down here. Okay, here we go.
Let's see what we've got down here.
Well, I see this. Requires a key module.
Got plenty of rooms down here. They're a little utilitarian. Still, way better than my first apartment.
According to this data, might be a code upstairs.
Code upstairs. Okay, so from Tracy Siemens, partial. I don't know if all that thin air up there on the top floor is getting to your heads, but there's a war. Soldiers got bots up our delivers interrupting by entry protocols. How many factors of authentication do we need? Don't make me come up there. Just get us a passcode. So there's a code upstairs. So I have to go upstairs.
Another ornament.
That's where I'm going to be getting to. Gather the ornament. I'm guessing though. Oh, there's a power terminal. That's a lever. That's a secure door. And that's a console. And that's a power module. Another secure door. Okay, I see a key. Of course, it's not going to be that easy. Did I hear a voice just now? I'm hearing things. What is this? What does the lever do?
Cart's not moving.
So this moves a cart.
I wonder if I can get to the other end of the tunnel.
I guess I need to put a power module in there.
I'd love to share it.
Okay, that's the one I already read.
No way this elevator's moving.
Okay, elevator can't move. I have to climb.
Hey, there's another way up.
Okay, so I guess that's as far as I can go right here. Alright, this is one of those gonna have to keep climbing up the building things. Of course, I could have just got up here with my Sunwing. That's the thing with these kind of climbing things. It's like, can't I just like climb this with my Sunwing and just land up here where I need to go? All I am is right back here where the fire's at. I mean, I see all the climb points right there. Where do I go? Do I have to go down and over? Hate going down. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, to be honest with you. I mean, all I did is climb right back out of the hole. How did any of that help? Ah, I hit the wrong button again. I'm just gonna fly up there. That's why I have this thing, right? Yeah, look, it's got a talon grab up there anyway. talon grab it. See? It's got a talon grab. So there we go. They meant for you to do that. Okay, let's see what that says. Oh, I can't read it. Oh, I can't scan it. That's interesting. Okay, I guess I'm going down into this hole. Now I'm climbing up. Oh.
Some data survived.
Alright, I'm in the room I needed to be in.
Interesting.
Alright, we've got mail. N01 Ops Team. Entrance protocols to access N01 have been disruptive to the delivery and withdrawal of munitions crucial to Operation Enduring. Reverting to a single-factor 4-digit entry code. Set the passcode to 1315. There you go, 1315. Well, where do I enter that code at? 1315. Okay, 1315. But now I still can't enter the code at. Maybe I have to go through one of these other doors. I'm going to try going into these other doors over on this other side. Where are they at anyway? If I look this way, it's like an entrance or a door or something over here. Right? Down below. It says there's a door right here. And a door right here. Well, I know 1315 is a thing. I just don't know where it's a thing. Let's rappel down and just take a look. I don't know what's down here, but let's take a look. Can always come back up pretty easy. Oh, there's a ledge here. Ah, there is another, like, entrance here. Okay, I didn't see that.
A lot of train cars. Where was this place? These tracks have seen better days. Better be careful around these carts.
Is this the one? Is this where I was? No, this is a completely different car.
Thought the cart stopped.
Alright, well, I moved it. Okay, I got an energy cell. I need that energy cell.
Useful?
I imagine I put it through here. Aha, I see where I'm at now.
Cart should have power now.
Okay, we powered the cart.
Whoa!
Well, that's not dangerous.
That was close.
The whole cart broke in half.
Well, at least the cart's not in my way anymore.
Okay. Well, I also lost the battery for it, too. But I guess I don't need it. 1315.
What's that sound?
Whoa, there's a person in there. 1315. I kept getting a thing to do something.
Sit tight. I'll find a way in.
Can't really make out what you're saying, but thank you. I think.
Ooh, a new
In the
side
meantime,
quest.
I shall patiently await your return.
That voice sounds familiar.
Your expedience would, of course, be appreciated, but I'm happy to wait. Plenty to keep a sharp mind busy, even in the barest spaces. For example, I've assembled quite the collection of rubble fragments that share likenesses with Delver's past.
Okay, but how do I get the key? Sure, I've opened all this up, but... Oh, there we go. Okay. 1315, right? 1 3 1
There we go.
I got it.
The ornament. I should give this to Stemmer the next time I see him.
Okay. I finished a relic ruin.
Store needs an energy cell.
Ooh, I need an energy cell for that door, but I think I destroyed my energy cell back here, unless I can still get access to it. Can I still get access to it? I think so. Oh, it's hanging off the side of a cliff, but I think I can. It's amazing that these energy cells still have power. Oh, okay, there's the key. That's how I get the key.
Got it. Okay, on my way.
Sweet.
I'd love to share it.
And we found him. I remember him.
Another fortunate swing of the hammer for
Gildan.
Gildan?
Aloy! My flame-haired Nora, my damn fixer, my second set of hands! Who'd have thought we'd meet again in such familiar circumstances? Ha! Certainly not me.
What are you doing here?
Well, now, it all started when I heard the echoes of a most peculiar voice beckoning me into this beguiling place. But I resisted. I knew this was a special delve, one I had to share, so I went and fetched my friend Olvar, who was more than willing.
And where is he?
Alas, we got separated when we sailed into a howling tempest on the way back here. Blew me right overboard. I floundered about in the waves, certain I'd become snapmaw bait. But nope, the sea spat old Gildan right out onto the shore. Olvar undoubtedly thought I was a goner and pressed on, as any true delver would. I followed in his footsteps as far as I could, till I came across a door that wouldn't budge. Naturally, I searched for another means of entry. That's when I uncovered an ancient lever, tantalizing in its door-opening potential.
So you pulled the lever.
I pulled the lever, which may have, upon reflection, sealed this door shut behind me.
Jeez, how long has he been here?
Thus do we find ourselves once again at a fortuitous meeting.
Can we step back a minute? How exactly are you here? The last time I saw you was in the dam way up north.
After your departure, I wandered here and there, dabbled in a few ruins. Even tried my hand at another dam out past Barren Light. But nothing could quite compare to our delve.
You wandered all the way from Banuk territory to the Forbidden West?
Yeah, that's
An ember
right.
in the
He
wind,
was
girl.
from
That's
the
old
Frozen
Gildan.
Wilds.
And as luck would have it, I bumped into an expedition headed for the Burning Shores. Now there's an opportunity for fellowship and adventure, I thought. So I chucked my lot in with theirs, and here we are.
Well, I'm not sure how you managed to get out here unscathed, but it's good to see you, Gildan. Tell me about this Olvar guy.
Our bond was forged on the road to these uncharted shores. Night after night, I relayed my previous ventures to my traveling companions. Olvar took it all in with a fascinated silence. So when we got here, we agreed to share our fortunes. The look on his face when I told him about this place. Nothing quite like the joy of a new delve shared with good company. After I fell off our boat, I searched all over for him. I was starting to think him lost when I found his camp up top. He'll be as happy as a sun-kissed Karja to find out I'm not dead.
I'm sure he will. Okay, so let me get this straight. You think Olvar somehow managed to get deeper in the ruin?
Oh.
Courtesy of a handy-dandy shaft. Or, well, not so handy-dandy now that some rubble's blocked the way.
Right, so if we're gonna find him, we need to find a way past that door you mentioned.
We?
Yes, Gildan, I will help you find Olvar. And make sure you don't get yourself trapped again.
Marvelous! Just like old times. You with your surprising and perplexing ways. Me with my nose for danger and excitement. The door lies just ahead. After you.
Oh, I guess we're going in now. I'm not really ready to start this now. Hopefully I can save it. Okay, good. I don't want to start it right now. A friend in dark. So I remember Gildan now. He was in the Frozen Wilds where we met him. Way up north, Banuk territory. I'm not ready to go do this right now.
Have a more pressing engagement? I'll be here when you're ready.
I will definitely do
Welcome
this.
back. You missed absolutely nothing.
I will do this next, but I need a
You've
save
returned.
point.
Shall we get back to it?
I'm going to go to the campfire over here and save, and that's where we'll stop for today, because I made pretty good progress. I would say, got a few things done. That place is interesting. Look at that. Okay, well, let's talk about this in today's video. I wanted to follow up on some of the more side things to the game, and I did the aerial capture, figured out what that's all about. Now, I've only done 3 of them, and there are 6 total, so I guess I've got half of them done. I do not know where the other 3 are, but I assume as I explore other areas, I will find them. But I guess I'll just have to do them as I find them. I was hoping to do them all in one video, but since I don't know where they are, I can't do that. So I'll just have to do them as I find them, I guess. However, I did do this Relic ruin that I found. But first, let's talk about the aerial captures. So that's a new mechanic. Now that we can fly on a Skywing, or on the Skybird thing, we can like do what would be a vista point, usually on the ground, now in the sky. It's the same type of deal. Now they had to make it a little bit different, so how did they do that? Well, you have to follow a flight path, exactly, by the way. And if you don't, it resets and you have to start all over again. Follow a flight path until you get to the vista point, and then you can activate it. That, to me, is more reminiscent of Zero Dawn's vista points, where all you had to do was find the vista point and activate it. In Forbidden West version of Vista Points, it was more difficult because you had to line up the location on the ground specifically. That was much more difficult, and I don't think a lot of people liked that. So I kind of like this version better than what they had in the base game. Because on this one, you don't have to line it up in the sky. All you have to do is just get to it and activate it. And that's what it was like in Zero Dawn. I like that version of Vista Points a lot better. But this is basically the same concept as the one from Zero Dawn. Follow a path, you get there, you activate it, boom, you're in the Vista Point. Along the journey, you get a little message about the history of the area, and then you get to see the Vista Point. I like that a lot, and I think it worked out really good. I like the way they did it here in Burning Shores. I think they improved upon it. But that was very unique and very interesting. So yeah, that's a new mechanic and a new way to do Vista Points. So that was that. I look forward to finding the other 3 and seeing what reward you get for all of them. But I don't know where they are, so can't do them right now. As for this Relic Ruin, I didn't know there would be a Relic Ruin down here, but hey, what do you know, there was. Now, this one actually wasn't too difficult. I was a little worried at first that it was going to be really difficult. But this puzzle, honestly, it wasn't too bad. Only, I suppose, because I wanted to take the lazy way out and just fly up there. I guess if I had tried to climb up there myself, that would have been more difficult. But it was honestly really easy. I think they intended for you to fly up there, because there was a grapple point with your flying machine to grapple the grate to get in there. So I guess they intended for you to fly. But if you didn't figure out that you needed to fly up there, it would probably be very difficult for you. Now, but I just was trying to be lazy and fly up there instead of having to climb. And that's the reason why I did it. So that's funny. But then, yeah, once I got through there and figured out where I was, and that also the other point was I needed to grapple down. And what gave me the clue for that were those doors on the map where it told me to go. And I was just lining up my character to see where those passageways were, and it looked like it was, I guess, below me. So that was by pure luck that I found that. But yeah, you needed to grapple down to get to the other part to go in. I didn't even see the cliff from up here. But there it was. And then you just had to put the power cell in the right place, move the carts around, unlock the door, get the key, unlock the other door, find Gildan. And then Gildan now has a side quest for us, and I look forward to doing that in the next video, which I will. It's called A Friend in the Dark. So I'm going to do that in the next video. We're just going to go straight into that side quest since I'm right here in this area. I think that'll be good. But I look forward to that. But that's going to be today's video. A few Vista Points there, and a Relic Ruin. Oh, and a figurine. We also found a Pangea figurine, so that's nice as well. I don't know where there's more of those, but there's obviously more of them. There's, I guess, a few more of those to find. There's some areas through here that I have not been in, because I was just in this area to get the figurine, but look at all this clouded area, and there's a shelter there. I need to check all this out. I'll wait until after I do this side quest today. There's a Dreadwing site. Whoa. Okay. There's also this here. Something about a Delver's camp. I want to find out what that is. I just need to be careful not to get involved in whatever this thing that I'm seeing. I don't even know where I'm seeing it. I guess it's right here, this area, maybe? This, like, park, Pangea Park. It's probably a big quest, and I don't want to get involved in a big quest, so I need to be careful. But I do want to know what this Delver's camp is. And then also, we have found out that there is some kind of Oseram treasure as well that I'm on the hunt for. And I found 3 of their sites, and I can't wait to find the rest of it and see what the treasure is. So there's a lot more going on now than I thought there would be, so that's good. Things have kind of opened up to more things. But yeah, it looks like I'll be doing a side quest in the next video, and we'll go from there. So that's going to be it, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this playthrough tonight. And as always, let me know in the comments below what you think of the game and the gameplay and all of that. I look forward to your comments. But thank you for spending your time with me, and look forward to the next one. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.